Good morning. Yesterday I celebrated my big brother's birthday. Happy birthday, big brother. He's a big guy, by the way. Oh, and maybe you can hear them. There's 4 baby chicken right here in the room. They hatched 3 days ago. I want to talk about Germany and the protests first. German protesters protesting the lockdowns. They have compared their struggle to the anti-Nazi resistance. And some say this is not fair, exaggerated, this is so wrong. I don't think it is. I think the problem is that some people, a lot of people, they don't see it coming. You see, they get used to it. It's normal now, isn't it? This madness is creeping up on you and you don't see it coming. Yeah, it starts with just a few weeks of lockdowns. Just a mask, put on a mask. It's just a mask. See? Keep a distance, very nice. Then it grows. So, and it was 2 weeks, then it's a couple of months, and it's 6 months, maybe a year, maybe 2 years. And it's just a small business, like barbers and pubs and restaurants, nothing important, and some censorship, We need to surveil you. Yeah, we need some surveillance. We need to know where you are going, of course. This is normal. You see? And you don't see it coming, do you? Well, some of us do. There was this case in Germany. This guy, he celebrated his birthday with his friends. He shouldn't do this. No. You can invite your family and then one more person. That's the rule. But he celebrated his birthday with friends. And he ended up in court. Do you think this is good? Normal? Think again. This is absolute madness. He celebrated his birthday with his friends and he ended up in court. Anyway, he was acquitted. Some sanity here in Germany. It was this district court in Weimar, the city of Weimar. They acquitted him. And they said the lockdown imposed is the most comprehensive and far-reaching restrictions on fundamental rights in the history of the Federal Republic. And they said they called the measures an attack on the foundations of our society. And they said the authorities themselves breached Germany's basic law. There's a big fuss about this case in Germany. And you know what I think? I think the establishment, they are the ones who are upset about this. They say, what's the matter with you? We just started to get people used to these ideas, being restricted. We were able to take their freedom away, and it was working fine. And now you come with this stupid case and this stupid decision. So they will, of course, correct this as they can. Yeah, but it's good, and it's like I said all the time. Yeah, all along. These restrictions, these lockdowns, it's not according to the law. You shouldn't be able to do this. See? People have rights. But people think this is now normal, it's perfectly fine, Just take the shot and then you will be able to travel, right? Don't talk about this, just accept it. Don't question it whatsoever. We will censor you. It's growing, you see. Yeah. This is the most serious problem I have seen ever. Yeah. I didn't live during the Second World War. This is the most terrible thing I have ever seen. What they are doing to people right now. All right, I want to talk about the Sweden Democrats. This is the nationalist party here in Sweden. they changed their mind about the EU. Oh, maybe you can hear them. The chicken. Right. So they changed their mind, the Sweden Democrats. They said we should leave the EU, and then they changed their mind. They said, no, we should reform the EU from within. A lot of people felt betrayed by this, myself included. See? A lot of people voted for this party on this because of this issue alone, I think. It was the main reason for voting for them. They wanted to take us out of this terrible institution, the EU. And we sort of trusted them, right? And they changed their minds. Now, the chairman of the Sweden Democrats, Jimmy Åkesson, that's his name, he was interviewed and he was asked about this. Why did you change your mind about the EU? And this is what he said, basically. He said, first he said, we were the only ones who said we should leave. Yeah. All right. Well, that's why I voted for you, you see? Okay. Then he said, the other ones, the other parties, the parties that they want to cooperate with, they didn't like it. That's why they changed their mind. All right. Now, what do you think about this? Well, it seemed like a political tactic or something. Well, it raises a lot of questions, doesn't it? What else will you change your mind about if others don't like it? What else? Yeah. So I don't really buy this, and I think it's terrible. Yes. I mean, a lot of people voted for this party because we liked what we saw, we liked what we heard. And now you can change your mind because other parties don't like it. That's not good. And what kind of a person does this, Now, yeah, I would change my opinion because these people don't like it. Who do these things? I don't get it. I would never do this. I would just change my mind if others don't like my opinions. And what about these parties that don't like it? These are the parties that you want to work with. So they cannot accept that you have this opinion. Is this really people you want to work with? I wonder. These people can't tolerate that you want Sweden to leave the EU. What kind of people is this? Yeah, it's pissing me off, you see. And maybe it's like this. You have the Sweden Democrats, you have people in Brussels, right? Maybe they are starting to like it. Well, it's a good life, isn't it? And maybe they don't want you to get out of the EU. That's possible. Maybe some of you guys in the party think that this is a great career, moving to Brussels, having these great salaries and stuff. Well, that's possible, isn't it? Yeah. Right. Be good.